Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Skateboard Beginner number 284. Yeah, man. So, yesterday I was telling my sister, I think we'll take a break from skateboarding for a little bit. And she was shocked, coming from me saying that. She's like, what? Huh? It's like, yeah, I feel like it's a chore or something, I did though, at the time. At that time yesterday, I feel like I wasn't having fun, just going out there and skateboard. Felt like I had to force myself to do it. Make a video, go out and skate and all that, but so I was thinking, man, just gonna lay low for a little bit, So then she was like, yeah, do whatever you want, She says, it's not like I paid a prescription, like subscription, right? Where, like streaming or Walmart Plus or something, or Amazon or fitness center or something like that, where, I paid a fee and, every month. Or speaking of fee, the Game Pass just went up to $30, so a lot of people are like canceling that, and Netflix, a lot of people are canceling because Elon Musk tell everybody to cancel because a lot of woke stuff and whatever. But that's just the state of the world right now. But what's that got to do with me? Nothing. No, she said, just do whatever whatever you feel like. She told me, whatever feels fun, or if it's not fun, like I said, right? If you don't see me have fun, you see me quit, right? So that's what happened. If you don't see me upload videos for a while, I'm either hurt, but most likely you're probably not having fun, so I'm not loading, but it doesn't matter. I'm just a one person on billions of YouTube videos. But so I was like, yeah, probably take a break, maybe it'll help you a little bit. So there's a couple of things I like to do other than skateboarding. I like to go play Yu-Gi-Oh, trading card games. So I went to my channel, my Yu-Gi-Oh with Lo channel, and started watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Pretty much the same shit, Games the same, everything's the same, nothing changed. Actually, for the worse. So in Yu-Gi-Oh they came out with this system called Genesis. Instead of the ban list for like ban cards, they have like this system point where you can make a 40 to 60 card deck that contains only a maximum 100 points. So each card is worth so much. Like I think the Chaos Angel, or Chaos Angel, or that Synchro. It's like 33 points. You only get 100 points. And then they banned the Pendulum, which is a game mechanic where you can just summon everything. And then they banned Link, which is the blue color card. So they banned those two, and they make it like 100 system. And it seems like a lot of people starting to like that. Like, I kind of like it. But then again, I was just thinking, whatever, Just watching it yesterday. And then, I like to watch a lot of I like to watch the news sometimes and see what's going on around the world and everything, and chaos, always. So I was like, okay, that's just for entertainment purposes. And then I like to play video games. I mean, not video games, but just watch it, because I haven't played a game for a long time. I mean, only time I played a game is with my nephew's two kids, Liam and Noah, comes over there. I can play Fortnite, so I fired that up for them. And other than that, yeah, I mean, I still like. One game I really play is like Wasteland. So, and there's no Wasteland announcement for Wasteland 4. So, game is just and then there's a lot of like I said, they're raising subscription, Game Pass, and all the console, everything's going up. So then this morning, I was just sitting there, about an hour ago before, I came out here. Right now it's like almost 1 o'clock. Like, you know, almost 1 o'clock, 12:50 or so. Yeah. So I was watching Skate IQ, and they had these two guys that he picked from the internet that came over to help with the ollies. So one guy's like, he's like 53 years old, kind of like me, you know. He stopped for like 20 years, and then he started back up like 6 years ago. So he could ollie pretty good. He could ollie like this high, you know, like 12 inches or so, 14 inches maybe 16 max. And there's another guy who could barely ollie like maybe 8 inches max. So they got him to do the ollie. I didn't finish the video yet because I was so hyped, you know, to go out and skate. Like, oh man, that got me to like, fuck yeah, you know. So it got me wanting to come out and skate again. And so maybe I'll work on some ollies. I don't know. Most likely I'm gonna push around because so what happened was I cracked my ribs after like 3 weeks of rest. I came out, I went to skate at night over there in the corner, and I was all hype, you know. And it was Thursday, 2 Thursdays ago. Today's Thursday, by the way, October 2nd. So I was like, yeah, I was hype. I skated. I was trying to ollie the bag. No, I wasn't ollie the bag yet. That's the second time. First time, I was just trying to do an axle stall off a curb, and I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even do an axle stall on the curb and come off because I felt like, you know, like if I fall and hurt my ribs or something. It was a little bit, maybe like 1% progress. Not even that, 0.5%. Maybe not even half. Barely, you know, like snail's pace. So then that was Thursday, and then I was gonna go skateboard on Saturday, and then on Saturday I was like, fuck. Because I was sore from skating Thursday. So Friday, the whole day I was sore, man. I was like, fuck, you know. And then I felt a little bit better. Had a little bit of stomach ache. I'm glad I didn't go because I had to take a shit on Saturday, like in the middle of the day. So if I went, I would have been like, fucked. So I didn't go Saturday. And then I think I skated that Saturday night. And I tried to ollie the bag. And then, you know, I fought the law, and the law won. I fought the law, and the law won. You know what I mean? I went to ollie the bag. I tried to ollie the bag, and the bag won. Yeah, I couldn't ollie my camera bag flat, right? Flat, like this wide. Flat, couldn't do it. But I was pretty stoked. I did a couple of nose stalls, couple of tail stalls, couple of axle stalls, front side, back side. So I was pretty hype on that. So then I was thinking about going skating tonight over there. Maybe try to get my revenge on the bag. But then I was sitting there and I was all hype, right? I was all hype on the before that, before today. Go back to yesterday. I know my story's going back and forth, but so going back yesterday when I told my sister I was gonna maybe give a little break. So I was thinking like, man, the first day I went, didn't do much. Second day, you know, after the first day I was all sore for like 2 days, and then second day I went, it was pretty good. Did a couple of things, and then lately I've been coming out of my dialysis with a headache. I don't know why, like getting headache, and I need to rest. I didn't have to rest before, but now I have to rest now after dialysis. A couple hours, you know, take a little nap. So I guess that's why, because when I woke up, I didn't really eat anything. So I didn't really feel good, you know, my stomach was hurting. I didn't really eat, so I didn't have no energy, and all that mixed up, you know, when you're not feeling good, like everything doesn't seem so, doesn't make sense, you know. Things that you love doesn't even make sense. So, and then today, so my sister, she made some lap kai, which is a chicken lap, right? Just a minute ago, and some chicken soup and some sticky rice, and I think that's what happened. I ate that and it tastes really good, man, you know, and I really felt energetic. And then I went to take a shower. Now, you know, my hair is nice and fluffy. See, it's my hair. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, see? Per Plus, baby. Classic scent. 2 in 1. Anyway, clean shower, awesome. Got to eat. I'm all full, and now my head is clear, man. You know, no headaches, no stomach ache. Took a shit earlier. Yeah, so everything. Now I'm like, everything is 100% cleared, you know. And then after watching that video of Skate IQ, psyched me up. So I'm like all fired up, you know. And I wish it was like that every day, but unfortunately, you know, the world is not like that. You're gonna have ups and downs, more downs than ups. So since I'm up, might as well, you know, take advantage of it. And you know, when you're downtime, you're watching a lot of, like I watch a lot of YouTube videos. You know, I was watching this video about the Mekong River. You know, Mekong River starts in the top of Laos, comes down, you know, to Vietnam and Cambodia, and it just shows how the people in the river, how they live, you know. I remember this lady was weaving a basket, a rice basket, a small one like this big around. Takes her all day, and she sells for like $2.50, right? And then the bigger one, $5, takes her 2 days. So yeah, so she makes $2.50 a day, you know. And I was just thinking, you know, here in America, you know what I mean? So many awesome things. I mean, I don't really take anything for granted, really, but sometimes I have to watch shows like that, you know, take me back to appreciate what we have. But like I said, when you feel like shit, you know, your body, doesn't matter how much money you make, how much money you have, or what you have. If you feel like crap, you know, even if you have money, my sister would tell me, if you have money, and they don't have the stuff, the food, you know, especially when you're foreign, right? Foreigner, you want to eat your own food, right? When you grow up in, like when I grew up in Laos, I want to eat sticky rice and lap and dipping sauce and fermented fish and fish sauce and all that, right? I mean, now it makes it a little bit easier because of the internet, but just, you know, even like the homemade stuff, I'm very lucky because my sister, you know, like I said, she just made some lap right now and tastes very good, better and way better than the store bought. Even if you buy it from the store, it's not that good. And so I was thinking, you know, where's my board? I just noticed he bring my skateboard out. Huh? I brought everything with my skateboard. Hold on. Alright, back. So it was funny because I hung my board. I mean, I put my board against the wall when I was coming out, closing the door. And I had my helmet in my hand. And for some reason, my helmet was caught on the wheel a little bit. And it was trying to pull the board, like to remind me, you know, get your skateboard, right? But I thought that the strap was hooked onto it because I got these tacks, the little thumb, you know, big long thumbtack to put my posters up on my wall. I thought that my helmet was caught on the tack, so I didn't, because you know, cause my limited vision, I looked back, but I didn't really notice that it was caught on the skateboard. That was caught on a thumbtack, so I kind of just weaved the helmet around to get it out of there, and I just came up. So it turns out that my helmet was trying to tell me, bring your board, stupid. So good thing I don't have a car or anything where, you know, you hear some people, I've done that before, you know, go to the skate park and forget your skateboard. It's like, fuck. I mean, I know people like forget the helmet and pads and shit, but forgetting your skateboard, I mean, you can still skate without your helmet and your pads, but you can't ride without your skateboard, right? So yeah, so getting back to that lady making the basket for, you know, for $2.50 a day, you know. So I was thinking, man, I'm so happy, you know, that I got this. I mean, it's still brand, it's still new, you know. Yeah, I got this one. Is this one is $280 for this one, right? Can you imagine you make $250 a day? How much it costs to get a skateboard? It's like buying a car over there, right? That same money, you know. And I'm just so stoked that, you know what I mean, I got a nice brand new skateboard to ride. Yeah, someone commented saying 280 and the things, your trucks are fucked up. I don't really comment because someone that watches my video, this is my whole challenge is my trucks like this. Like day one has these he has 2 washers on top, no bushings at all on top in the front. Just 2 washers. Top washer and bottom washer on the top. And his truck. Mine, I do it both. See? I just cut my bushings in half. So they're both fucked up. But he's got a regular one in the back. Regular bushings. And fucked up in the front. So mine is more like a what do you call it? Like a Matt Rodriguez. Because he rides his shit like this. So that, yeah, it's like, dude, you pay $280 for that and your truck's all fucked up. They don't have bushings. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Common sense. Of course they come with bushings when you buy it brand new, you know? But for me, I see a skateboard as a preference. Just like anybody, like they buy a car. Some likes cars, some likes trucks, some likes... That's all this is, you know, preference. I like to ride my thing all fucked up because that's part of my challenge. So my whole challenge is to drop in a vert ramp just like this. And a lot of people tell me, don't do it, man. You're gonna get smoked. You're gonna get cooked. You know, these are like, what do you call it? Like, you know, back in the day, we would say like stoked or skate or die or, you know, dude, and, you know, stuff like now it's like cooked, smoked, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna be cooked. But it doesn't matter. It's a challenge. That's just part of my challenge. You know? Why? I don't know. Why not? So that's what I love about skateboarding, you know, is because you just do whatever you want. If you want to go out and ride your board, go ride your board. You don't want to ride your board, don't ride your board. You know? It's not like if you have kids, right? You have kids, you have to watch them, you know what I mean? You have to feed them, change their diapers and shit like that, you know. Sing to them or read to them to go to sleep, help them with schoolwork. That's the reason I picked, like, you know, I told myself I didn't want to have kids, you know. These are my kids right here. You know what I mean? When I'm done with them, it's like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm not saying it's bad to have kids, just some people are not born to have kids, like me. I just want to play, you know. Some people are born with kids, like my nephews, right? My nephew Scott, he has 2 kids, you know, he loves it. You know, my sister, you know, she have 2 kids, you know, 3 kids or whatever, you know. But the reason is because I'm the number 12th kid in my family. See, number 12. See, it says 12 right here. It's upside down. Yeah, it says 12 right here. 12 stars, city star. So yeah, I'm the number 12th kid in my family. I got plenty of nephews and nieces that, you know, like I said, my nephew, sometimes he brings his 2 kids, Liam and Noah here. I think he's like 4 and 6 or something like that, or somewhere around there, I don't know. Yeah, 4 and 6 or 5 and 7, I don't know. They're young, you know. They come over and the youngest one always like, you know, can I play Fortnite? You know what I mean? So yeah. And I'm hopefully one of these days one of them will want to come out and ride a skateboard. So far none of my nephews and nieces or anybody in my family ride a skateboard except for myself. So it's a very, you know what I mean? It's a very like niche, I think that's how you say it. Niche sport, you know? So it's not for everyone, for sure. But it's nice though to have someone to go skate with, you know? But because when you get older and older, you know, less friends, less people we have, less people we hang out with, and especially skateboarding. That's why, you know, a lot of people play like flag football or you know, like they join a church, play softball or basketball or something, right, to have some kind of community. But skateboarding has always been lonely road, you know, to get to the top. Like they say, it's a long way to get to the top if you want to rock and roll. I was gonna say skate and destroy, but you know, we take what we can get. So yeah, so it turns out to be a ranting video instead. So I guess I'll do a little rolling around. I don't know. It's pretty much a ranting video. But you know, you can turn the video off because that's pretty much what it is. I mean, I'm just gonna roll around for a little bit. Hopefully, I don't do something stupid and like fall on my ribs again, you know. But then I was thinking, I don't know, man, because I want to go Saturday, right? Today's Thursday. Because I really want to go to the skate park Saturday, you know. And if I ride today, I was thinking maybe like I might fall, like hurt my ankle, or hurt something stupid, you know, like it can happen. You know, like just go with your instinct, you know. For me, I feel like I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if I get something, you know what I mean? Because my whole goal is I want to go to the skate park and get a brand new skateboard. I know this is still new. The reason is because I made a promise to the shop owner that I get a brand new setup every month, and then I would give him the old one, so I can give it to like somebody that's not that fortunate, you know, to afford a skateboard. And of course I'm gonna fix the bushings. Come on, man. I'll put the regular bushings back on, and then I'll donate this board, and then I'll give me a new board. And I feel like that's my way, my opinion anyway, is the best way to you know, like donate to the community, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people complain about community and everything, and like, what do you do about it, you know? But the way I see it, only God can judge, you know? Nobody can judge us. The way I always live is by, not always, but as I got older, I live by action, you know? Showing my action than just to be like, oh yeah, I did this or did that or did this. So I think action is the best, you know? So anyway, man, that's about it. It's just a rant, because I really want to go to the skate park. I haven't been there for like 2 months, man, and I miss it. And I don't know, man. Yeah, I just feel like just rolling around right here, it's not gonna do anything but kind of risk me like getting hurt or getting something to stop me from going Saturday, you know. So you know what I mean. I have a plan for Saturday, so I'd rather just not do any riding around right here and just save that for Saturday. And all right, man. Yeah, one of my sister's friend, the guy used to live here in Texas. He was like the first one here, I think, Lao person. He's like 79 years old. He I guess he had really high blood pressure, you know, like 250. Had got like brain aneurysm or something, you know, the blood blows up in the pops in the brain, just like my left eye. My right eye is blind, the retina peeled, but my right eye, the vessels in the back pop because my eye pressure was so high. It's supposed to be like 12, and my eye is like 42, 4 times the pressure. So now all my peripheral vision, the side and top vision, is gone. But you know, I'm still alive, right? So I mean, that's how I gotta look at it. You know what I mean? Like, some people say cup half full, some say cup half empty, and I say fuck it. At least I got a cup, right? Instead of pour me a handful for a dime, right? Drinking water out of it. You know, at least I got a cup. So that's how life. If I gotta leave you with anything, that's how life is, man. You just, whatever you got, just be happy with what you got. You know what I mean? Don't compare it to nobody else. And then if you do think about it, as long as you're alive, you got a lot of things, you know. I mean, you can't do a lot of things. I mean, you could say, yeah, you know, I'm paralyzed, or put my neck down, I can't do shit, you know, I got people clean up my shit, and you know what I mean? But for me, I got 2 legs, 2 arms, like 30% eye, good to go still, you know. Anyway, the way I was gonna say that, because when I always end with go visit your friends and family, because the dead don't need anything. The reason I say that is because, like the guy I was saying, I didn't finish the story. Her friend, he passed away yesterday, you know. He was all bloated. They went to see him in the hospital. His face is all bloated, you know, like all, when you die, you get all bloated and fat. He's breathing because the machine is breathing for him. When it's our time to go, you know. That's why you gotta go out there and visit your loved ones, you know. You never know when they're gonna go. Cause life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high, cause you never know when you're gonna go. Life's a bitch and then you die. You don't see me have fun, see me quit. Alright? Always keep on rolling. It's running water and go stale. You know what I mean? I always put Swiss on. If you can afford it, always get the Swiss bearings. Bones. I think it's bones. Bone Swiss bearings. I know they're expensive. $65, but they're worth it. And always, I'll be keeping the underground lid for you and me, alright? Enjoy.